Howdy folks. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at a smart meter, air quality detector, a nifty little device. Hopefully. I mean, that's what we're here to find out, right? It does accurate monitoring, one key reset, independent sensors, and built-in battery. It's supposedly smart with a chip. I guess we're going to put that to the test as well. I got a couple ideas how I'm going to test it. I don't have much to compare it to, so that's going to be, hit or miss there. But we're going to give it the old college try for sure. And yeah. Anywho, it came in a brown box exactly as you see it. Whatever that's about, I don't know. But yeah, there's a torn sticker. No nothing else going on, so I guess we'll just open her up, see what we get. We got some instructions there. This is that baby print. I can't read this crap. I wish they would stop doing it. Look, if you're gonna make stuff this small, like just save the paper. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just yeah. How about no? PDF files, please. Everything. Just PDF. One of these days. Here's the main device itself, teeny tiny. Is there some protective stuff on there? Yeah, there is. I gotta take that off. Yeah, not much to her. USB Type C, that's cool. And 3 buttons. Does it have any power? Yes, it does. It's got some power. I don't know how to use the thing. Can you see this? I know it's kind of bright in here, and this is pretty dim. Is that better? Boy, I got 2 baby screens I'm looking at here, and I can't see either one of them. Yeah, well, all right. I got to do some reading on that. I have no idea how to use it. Break out the old magnifying glass, because, yeah, got some of that crap to go through. And, of course, you got a USB A to Type C charging cord here. So far it's saying our CO, what is CO? CO2 is carbon dioxide, CO is carbon monoxide, right? I think that's what it is. Pretty sure that's what it is. I got some reading to do, and we will get on with the testing once I got an idea of how to work the thing here. All right, right off the bat here, I noticed a couple of things. Just thought I'd point them out real quick. I was looking into removing this protective film. There is, I'm sure it's a film, but whoever put this trim bezel on this front plate here, they put it over top of the protective film stuff. You can't get to it. You know what I mean? There's nothing to grab a hold of. It's got that sticky feel, but I don't know. It's like I'm tearing it. See, hopefully I'm focused here. It's like you got to tear it, and I don't know. It's just there should have been a pull tab or a piece of tape stuck. I don't know, something. Just anything could have made this a whole lot easier. But yeah, that's what it looks like to me. They left the protective stuff on, then put this little trim ring on, and that kind of locked it in place. Yeah, that's not the greatest thing that I've ever seen there. So there's that, and charging here. Granted, it's a little bit on the bright side. Let's see, can we see this? Okay, there was a battery light up in here when it was on. Let me turn it on real quick. I'll just show it to you. Oh, it didn't do that before. You know what? Now I understand. It didn't do that the first time I tried to charge it. Interesting. I didn't understand. I mean, there was no way to know if it was charging. There's some kind of a red light in here. Let's see if we can. Hopefully, I can zoom you in good and proper in post, because I can't. Honest to God, I can't see it on this little baby screen. But there's a little red light in there, and that was it. That's all that I could see. there is a little red light in there, but now I'm seeing, now it's got, charging activity. It's clearly telling me, hopefully you guys can see this, it's red, yellow, and green. It's telling me that it's charging. So it didn't do that the first couple of times I plugged it in. And I was using a wall wart type brick charger initially. I just moved over here to this portable one because of, cameras and wires and portability. I got a show and tell. Yeah, so those two things I just noticed. So I just thought I'd point them out real quick before I move on with other testing and things and stuff. All right, show you guys more when there's more to show. All of a sudden, this thing just started climbing. Everything climbing. Just out of the blue. I don't understand. I mean, nothing changed aside from the numbers here. I don't know. I didn't open a door or a window. I don't know. Again, just out of the blue. What is this thing doing? Nothing changed. No doors, no windows, no nothing. Just, what is it doing? Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Well, I guess it's detecting something. Over the past 10 minutes or so, I've been watching this climb higher and higher and higher. For no reason, nothing has changed. But, I don't know. We'll reset it. Now, if it's anything, it should come back with the same readings. But it doesn't. And I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. I've got questions. I should say I have doubt. Let's put it that way. I have a whole bunch of doubt. I'll fast forward through this in post. See, and everything looks good again. So the numbers it was feeding me are not repeatable. It just starts climbing for no good reason. If there was an air quality problem, I should be getting the same reading again. So it won't duplicate the numbers that it's feeding me, so clearly there's just something wrong. Real quick, I just wanted to mention that I did a lot of battery testing on this, I guess you could say. And the thing goes 6.5 hours on a single charge. You're not going to monitor your house naturally, overnight or hell, even in a daytime working environment with that kind of battery life. But you can put it in your pocket, take it with you, monitor, an environment quickly and crudely and dirtily. And you got, well, at least for me anyway, I had 6.5 hours until the thing actually literally shut off. So, that's I don't know what size battery's in here. There's no spec on that. And I did look for specs, but couldn't find nothing. Anywho, yeah, 6.5 hours worth of battery from a full charge. So I think that's pretty good. Most of my testing, I had the thing physically plugged in, but I just thought I'd mention that real quick. Now again, just out of the blue, this thing starts doing that. Nothing in this house has changed. No door, no window, no appliance, no nothing has changed. Everything that was is still the same as it was. Nothing at all has changed. Let's try this button. They both reset the thing. See, now, if there was a problem at all, these numbers that you saw, they would come right back, wouldn't they? And they don't. So I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. I can't. I mean, clearly it's just freaking out for no reason. Because, well, I mean, if there was a reason, I would be able to duplicate it. Every reset would come back with, the same or similar numbers, right? And that simply is not happening. So that's what I know. But it does it at least twice a day. It'll do it like clockwork. I don't know if it's hours apart. I haven't timed it, but it'll do it 2 times a day. So there's that. I don't know if this is going to come out on camera. I can barely see this with my own eyes, so whatever, I'll just describe it to you. CO is 00.15171514. CO2 is 0526, and those are the two that I'm primarily concerned with. I just to quickly test, see what this thing reads, if we can get this to come out on camera. Got the tractor sitting there running, ain't run in quite a while. It's freezing cold. Just put a battery in it, got her fired up, and let's see what this meter does. Oh yeah, I can smell it just walking in here. CO's over 1,000 now, 1,300, 1,500. CO2 is over 5,000. Yeah, okay. Boy, I hope this is coming out. I can almost see the numbers there. Can you see the numbers? Man. All right. Well. Hey, now I can see them. Now we can see them. Just walking into the garage here, trying to beat this glare. Hey, got it. Wow. Okay, so now if I reset this, it should. Hang on a second here. I'll just reset it. And if this problem exists, it should come right back, right? That's what it should do. And it did not. And I did push the reset button. All right, we're back at this. Boy, I don't know. This was a tough one for me. I am so at odds with this thing. Well, let me just basically describe. First of all, this kind of baby print, just no. This needs to be abolished. I'm sorry. I mean, a full letter size piece of paper is whatever, 8.5 by 11, right? Fold it up, right? just fold it up. It can take up that amount of room. If that's what you were concerned about, room, then use a full sheet of paper and use double-digit size fonts. This look, you're not getting any younger than I'm already old. You know what I mean? Your eyesight's only going to get worse as you age. And this stuff keeps getting smaller and smaller. If I can't read it, you can't read it. If you can read it today, you won't be able to read it 10 years from now. So just, enough with this kind of crap. Either give me a PDF file or print something that anyone can actually freaking read. All right, that's a pet peeve, a rant and rave, and I got issues with that. The meter itself, well, I'm less than impressed. I didn't realize until I was pretty much done with my review. I took the magnifying glass and I went and reread just to make sure I wasn't missing nothing. And I did. I missed a little something. It clearly stated, and I'm just going to read it to you. It said, "This tester is a household product. This test data is only for reference and cannot be used as any basis data." Yeah. Basically what that says in layman's terms is, well, it's about useless. I mean, what are you going to do with that? I was looking for specifications because of some of the test results that I was getting. It's literally all over the map. And I can't duplicate any of the readings that it showed. When it starts acting up, when it tells me my air quality is bad, I can't turn it off, turn it back on, and get the same readings. I can't do anything of the sort. It simply won't do twice in a row what it's telling me. So that told me initially, just from crude testing, the numbers are irrelevant. And then I read that in this little baby print manual, which told me again that the numbers don't mean nothing. What are you supposed to do with that? I mean, you tell me, guys. What are you going to do with that? So if I had seen that towards the beginning, and it's my fault. I should have read the entire manual at the beginning, and I didn't. It is my fault. Had I seen that initially, you wouldn't be watching this review now. But I'm already so into it. I've got so much video that needs to be thrown together and cut and edited and all that jazz. And, I've already got invested time and energy and all that stuff. So I'm going to make you suffer just a little bit longer here. Where am I going to put this thing then? This review was going to go a whole lot different until I read that. Oh, this hurts my soul. It really does. But man, it said so. It literally spelled it out. It literally said, you can't believe a damn thing this thing tells you in the manual. If I had read it, I would have said so, right in the beginning, this was, a waste of time. But I can't do that because it's my fault. I didn't read it. It does what it said that it was going to do in the manual. So because of that, I mean, it's useless to me. It's probably useless for most of you. But, I got to give it what it, it's doing what it said it was going to do, right? I am so at odds. I got to give it a 5 out of 10. That's where I'm at with this thing. I mean, what you want an air quality meter to do, right? And this thing clearly, as per the instruction manual dictates, clearly is not capable of doing what you want. It's not capable of doing what I want, even though it looks like, according to the face of the thing, it sure looks like it can do all this and that. And yet those numbers are just for reference. So, what is the point of the thing if you can't believe what the thing is telling you? I don't know. You've seen the stuff that it was doing. I talked about that, and I mean, yeah, it detects things and stuff, but you can't believe it. You can't trust it. So what is the point? I don't know. I wish I had known. I wish I had read that, because honest to God, I would have just, no, this would have gone back. I wouldn't have wasted my time doing the review, since the numbers are clearly meaningless, irrelevant. The link will be in the description, as always. I'm sorry that it took me so long to actually read the entire manual. If I had only seen that sooner, this would have been a very different story. Actually, it wouldn't have been a story for you at all. It would have been a story for me. But anywho, that's that. That's what I know. That's what it does. You've seen everything that I've seen. You know, if you want to see numbers dance across the screen, well, blinky lights will tell you just as much information. You know what I mean? You're not getting anything out of it. You can't trust it. You can't believe it. It does seem to be very sensitive, but, you know, whatever. All right. I hope you found this a little helpful. Certainly not educational. I didn't. There was nothing to teach you anything, if there was anything to teach at all. Read the damn manual. I know better, and I still didn't do it. So, all right, guys, do the, you know, whatever, wherever you want to be on this one. Giving up or down, and the whole subscribe thing, you know, all that jazz. And hey, guys, thanks for hanging out, and we're gonna see you in the next one. All right, cheers.